Hold on, I'm adjusting my camera. Okay. Oh, all right. We just gonna make some adjustments because I'm just not in the mood for this whole situation here. Not feeling it. Oops. Okay. All right. Hello. Hello, YouTube Soul Tribe, the ether and the cosmos, and no, they are not the same. This your girl, Mighty Mocha, trying to get my whole camera position in place. Okay. I think I'm good now. There we go. All right, I'm good now. Whew, goodness, trying to get that in place. Happy Sunday, everybody. Um, yeah, it's Sound Off Sunday. And of course, I want to go ahead and do my due diligence and thank those of you who like, share, subscribe, comment on my video, and subscribe to my channel. All of that beautiful stuff. I appreciate it to no end and sincerely. So it's Sound Off Sunday. And all I kept saying was, I want to be silent, right? I want to be silent. I don't know why. I don't even know why. I do know why I'm on here tonight because I'm supposed to be, because Spirit led me to be here like every night. Um, but I wanted to be silent, and I wanted to be silent just in the process, in the state of meditating and figuring out, my next moves. And so I kind of thought about, I don't know why every time I turn this camera on, it's like something different is going on. But it is getting on my last nerve. Okay, I think everything is in the view as it should be. Okay. So I wanted to be silent because I've just been kind of meditating on next steps, what I want to do next, where I want to go next, who I want to be next, who I don't want to be next, all those beautiful things. But I also thought about, in the context of it all, how silence, the whole situation about how, or the phrase that silence is golden, is really true. Like, it's so true. Like, there are so many circumstances and situations that I have found myself in past lives where I kind of let the cat out the bag and gave up ideas, concepts, opportunities, because I was just so jovial and feeling so good about the space that I was in until I felt like I didn't have to be silent. Like, I felt like I could openly profess what I was feeling, what I was thinking, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to take my situation next. And that who I was professing these things to were receiving them in a positive, healthy way and would know what to do with them. And I was often disappointed when I realized that that just was not the case. Like, uh, folks can receive your vision and your intentions and your opportunities and utilize them for themselves, because you are not operating in silence. So silence does have a place where it is golden, where it is a protective factor, and it serves you well to not speak everything that you're thinking and to not reveal every plan that you have and not um, give up every concept that you have contrived. And it's a shame. I just really think that it's a shame that we have to walk within the confines of being so shut down and closed out sometimes, that we can't be as transparent as we want to be. And I had an experience today with I'll say a new friend of mine that showed me how wonderful it is to be transparent, even though and past circumstances and situations, folks in these particular situations would have moved in silence, right? Like not understanding what the motives were, not understanding what the backdrop was, not like just not having that as a source to rely upon can sometimes create confusion and missteps and missed opportunities. Um, but I think silence has its place, right? I think that, and I'm gonna stop saying right because anyway, long story short, quick chat with somebody, a good friend of mine, my sister, and like we kind of vibed off of kind of like some of the things that we do when we communicate. So anyway, I don't want to keep saying right. So either you vibing with it or you're not. But silence has a place. And there is a time to profess your dreams and to talk about your thank you guys for joining me. I see I got a like. I see two people in the chat. I appreciate you. Um and I think that silence has a place, but I think that it's not the ability to be silenced. I think it's more so the ability to know what needs to be verbalized at that particular time. And I think that in order for you to understand that, you have to understand who your audience is and what your intent is and your purpose behind what it is that you're speaking about. But I do understand that silence is important for certain things. Um, I've been the kind of person who I'm a very creative person. I'm a visionary. And I like manifesting new ideas and thoughts and creating new things. But sometimes I have to sit back and realize that everybody is not willing and ready to receive what it is that you have to offer, and that everybody doesn't know what to do, what it is that you want to bring forward. And so it's not about just being silent, but it's about who you choose to be silent around and your purpose, your goals, and your intent. And I'm very open to just talking about my life and how I live my life and being transparent about who I am. And it's been a process. It's not like this has always been who I've been, but I'm just really understanding that silence can be a hindrance as well. It can cut off dreams, it can cut off potential, it can cut off possibilities, it can cut off connections, it can cut off progression. And so silence is a very tricky thing. And I think it's something that from a very early age and throughout our lives, we have to figure out and create some balance around how to maneuver silence. And I'm no longer willing to be silent about who I am or what it is that I want or desire or crave or am due or deserve. I'm no longer willing to be silent about those things. And I spent a long period of my life being silent about what I really wanted, who I really was, who I am, what I was experiencing, what it did to me, what it meant to me, how it made me feel. So I encourage you all, as you know, the whole reason I do these reads is to be a source of encouragement. So I encourage you guys to figure out either why you choose to be silent or why or who you choose to lift your silence for. I can't say it no plainer. Everybody is not ready, willing, and able to receive who you are. Everybody doesn't know what to do with who and what you bring to the table. There are people who are, though. And if you're not aware of who you are, then you aren't aware of who you should give your pearls to, who you should lift your silence for. Why and question yourself as to why you are choosing to lift your silence, whether it's about personal issues or professional issues or, it doesn't matter. What are the reasons why you are choosing to be transparent? What are the reasons why you are choosing to withhold your transparency? and be honest about those things and understand that they come with a cost, all of them. Either giving of yourself in a way that is totally freeing, or withholding of yourself in a way that can be totally oppressive. Figure out who you are, though. And I think tread softly with your silence. Like, find a balance, make it healthy, make it meaningful, and understand what it is that you have to contribute and who needs to hear it and why. And then understand what you need to withhold and who really shouldn't experience it and why. So you know me, I'm a person of duality. I'm always looking at both sides of a situation, um, and being resolute in the fact that I don't have to pick a side. I can be on both sides and balance them both equally, and still be authentic and transparent and true to what is going on. So, for those of you who know me, that's enough about that at 11:11, right on time, and one in the like and the participants. Appreciate you. Um, so, with that, you guys know how I do it. I give a little bit of dialogue, and then I let these beautiful tarot cards drive my message home. And I normally have the cards turned backwards, but I chose to reveal them tonight, as I have done on some other nights. I just felt it. And I wasn't even going to pull any cards tonight. I just picked up this deck. This is the Modern Witch tarot. And I picked up the deck, and before like I could even really, I prayed over it. And before I could even really give a good shuffle, these three cards popped out, and I'm like, it's a go. And as you'll see, the Chariot is turned to the side because that is how it popped out. It popped out to the side. And this is a 7 card. And this is so bomb because this is Sound Off Sunday, week 7. And 7 is a very spiritual number. It is about like hard work, which is the 4 number, and the mystical work, the magical work, which is a 3 number. 4 and 3 is 7. But the Chariot always says to me progression, moving forward. But I see y'all right here playing that yin yang energy, that duality. What did I say? That dark and that light. I see it, and this is about being ready and ready for battle. This is about the rules that govern us, and protective armor. Yeah, she got on her badass jacket with the moons on it, but this is about her protective armor, and her crown is pointing to the sky. So some of us, as it's pointed sideways, some of us have not fully integrated ourselves into this Chariot energy, this ability to be ready for battle and to move forward. And this encompasses like being protected by nature, the sky, the earth, your emotions, everything is there. This is a victory. And and I like the fact, kind of sort of, that it's turned to the side because it says your shit is not easy. It's not easy going about. She even got a wand in her hand. I don't even want to call it a sword. I could call it a sword, but I'm gonna think of it as the magical wand, right? The 3. But going into this victory, you've had to fight tooth and nail. You've had to fight for yourself. You've had to fight for the people around you, but you are able to do it. You're prepared. You have the flexibility and the duality that you need. You are able to, as you can see, the town sits behind her. You are able to move forward and away from things that may not serve you any longer. And it has not been easy, but it has been worth it. It has been worth it. And you are able to move and progress forward onto some uncharted land, into some new territory. And that could be doing things new. It could be integrating yourself with new people, places, things, situations, circumstances, all of that. But the Chariot to me is always a card that speaks to progression and forward movement, and being fearless in a sense, knowing that you are protected by the Most High. This is the 7 card. It is the God card, one of the God cards. It's, you're protected by the Most High. You have everything that you need. I say heart, and Imma figure out what that's about. But you have everything that you need in order for you to progress forward. And there are gonna be some naysayers, some people who, doubt what you're doing, kind of don't believe in what your visions are, what your dreams are, did not support you, but it doesn't matter. That you're not doing this for other people. And I'm always captivated by two things also on this card, which is the light and the red. That's the passion and the illumination. So believe in yourself. If nobody else does, you have put the work in and you have all of the magical powers within you to do what needs to be done. And the second card that popped out was the Ace of Pentacles. And this is about possibilities. This is about the promise. And I look at it as being about the promise from the universe, not about promises that other people have made you or misgivings that you have had with other people, but the universe has opened up the gateway for you and provided some opportunities. And you have to let things come to you, even though you had these challenges in the past and you have had to fight for what it is that you are trying to gain. You have to drop your guard a little bit. And I'm receiving this message from myself. You have to drop your guard a little bit and realize that the universe, out of nowhere, is promising you things and is offering you possibilities, but you have to be willing to let go of some past experiences that kind of left you unbalanced and kilter, and let the good things come to you that are for you. And you are right with possibilities. You are consistently putting in the work, consistently honing your craft. And with that, you have nothing but abundance and a limitless amount of universal energy that supports all that you are wanting to do, all that you are wanting to be. And then to crown that the hell off, you have the Magician. She's another card that I have pulled consistently. And this is why I know that this is not just for the collective, but I'm also kind of resonating with myself, because the Magician has everything. She has that full cup. She has not one wand but two. One on her pedestal, one in her hand. She has the as above, so below. She has the infinity symbol. She has the one, the one. You are the chosen one. Whether you know it or not, king or queen, it is you. She has the pentacles. She has everything that she needs, and the sword to cut away things that doesn't serve her. What did I say? Things that no longer serve her. She has everything that she needs to move forward and create the magic that is due her, the abundance, the fruit. You see all this fruit, all of this magical glory going on here around this baby. Like, she is confident, she is bold, she can bring her lofty ideals down to something that is practical, doable. She is inspired and she has the tools that she needs. So I'm sounding off, resting my wand, but I'm sounding off on this Sunday to say silence is golden, but just make sure that you pick and choose the things that you need to reveal and the things that you need to hold dearly to your heart. But you have the tools, you have the intuitive spirit, you have um the support of the universe, you have the protection and the armor. You just need to go forth, and you have the connections. You just need to go forth and be unafraid, unassuming, and powerful in how you move. And make sure that it is, as always, with good intention and wellness, and you will find wonderment there. I'm telling you, trust me. So, with that being said, and I rested my wand, as always, I'm just going to thank you guys for those of you who came, left, didn't come at all. I love the energy. And as I said, I always have the power to transform any energy into something positive. So I thank you guys who came through, who stayed, who liked, listened, shared, commented, and subscribed to my channel. And as always, I wish you all peace, love, light, and happiness. Okay? One.